Juan, are you just looking outside today?
Yes, honey. I don't believe there's anything else substantial that goes along with this. How is he?
Our son is asleep now. He'll be fine. That baby is a silent one.
Yes, he sure is.
Is something wrong? Juan, you know you have health.
Danielle, I said I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm expecting someone to come here very soon.
Your brother?
Yes, hopefully without any troubles.
Salvador will be here fine. You don't need to worry, honey. Being separated for long periods of time won't make whatever pain you have or will have go away. You can learn and become better.
Maybe, Danielle. Maybe. Ah, that must be him right now.
Hello? Hello? Tobias, it's me. Come on, nephew. Are you there?
Hey, Uncle Sal.
Tobias, you've changed so much. How are you?
I don't know what to say. I didn't want
To believe it? I understand. I understand feeling as if you have nothing left to believe in. Hopefully.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, I hope you feel different now.
I must admit, I think I am. In some ways. Now that I see some hope.
Tobias, may I ask, why are you so distant from your siblings now?
I still love them. I still love them. It's just... But
I see. It's not their fault. It's not them you blame. You don't blame them for anything. Instead, it's my brother.
my father...
You reminded me of him the more I saw you. What did he do?
I always hated him. I always hated him for pushing most of this on me. Why me?
I could never say. I knew he was cold, but not heartless. I knew that with his actions, he did care. You can still care for something.
I know. And I will try. If I just so happen to see them again, then I will try.
We're here.
So, what's the main plan anyway?
We simply just sneak in and hope to make some sort of challenge to the death.
What? Are you gonna challenge one of them yourself?
Their language is in traditional battles. As a clan, they thrive on violence. They may not listen to the master's music, but they do share an attribute with one aspect of a few pieces. The violent urge.
Like 1812?
Exactly like 1812. That piece in particular was actually used for a deciding final battle between two warring armies. I believe the same will happen soon.
Do you actually believe you'll win?
I have the will to act on that. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Hello. You must be Wendy Flora.
Very well. You don't have to speak. Our squadron leader is already making plans to get the information out of your mind.
Very well. That won't be too bothersome.
You think that, but it won't be for long.
Martello, Agnieszka, you both are needed on guard duty immediately.
All right, you imbecile, we're coming.
Yeah. I hope Tritus has a plan soon.
Yes, my lord. We have the prisoner with information on Stepney.
Good. But remember, Figaro, anything could happen. You know that someone is arriving here soon, right?
You mean... Rain?
Correct. And you know how essential he proves himself to be.
What must I do?
Always remember, neither you or Jacques controlled fate. Be mindful.
I will not let our clan show any sign of weakness. We will always serve those that give us strength, and strike those with no sense of escape.
If that is the case, let me explain something that I want you and your clan to do.
It's been good business with you, Lieutenant. I pray that we continue our good terms for generations.
I promise you that, Major. You will always want the best solution for any predicament.
I'm sure your founders would be proud.
Nothing really. Just going on my own sense of adventure.
Excellent to hear. By the way, your brother sounds like he has great potential in the future.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am.
Diego, remember, it's not happening soon.
Okay, big brother.
It's nothing I hope to be concerned with. Ambition gets to his mind.
I remember when you were like that back then. Don't deny it, Dreyer.
Lieutenant Stryer and Eisenstein. How's it going?
Good day, Mr. Corentis.
Marcus, you're just in time to see the arrival of the Revel Regiment. The what? Well, you know the Amadeus Legion, I say, is by far the most influential militaristic force protecting the world. But there are other organizations that want to do the same in other parts of the world. We were just talking about new discoveries we made during the recent months. You know, the Revels really like to discover a lot from the pre-transition era. Wait, Carlos? Yes? Remember when you told me about learning about checkers and Nazis? Was that really all you know? Well, of course. It's obvious that the oceans, the trees, the grass have existed for thousands of years. But I sort of meant the two notable things I learned in my life that I didn't see before. Yeah, because the Lux Alliance, I remember at Fieldflower, they told us about how they stored secrets so that no one would know and cause danger. Of course, and now I have learned a bit more because it is something I'm curious about. What fascinates me is that many individuals became pioneers in inventing new technology. Like they wanted to be God. What sort of technology? Technology that can transport them up there. What's up there? Vast space. It may be the origin of all that makes reality special. You want to know one thing? It was said that thousands of years ago, something collided with our planet that gave it stored energy with great power. Like what the Masters have? I don't know. It's not clear to me yet.
Well, if you stand there longer, you won't get the time to. Are you really going to fill out more documents?
Actually, no. You can do it on your own. Fine. Fine. Have a good day, Marcus.
Hey, Mark. We're back. How was that talk you had just now?
Yeah, I think I need to stare at the sky for a long time right now.
Why are we letting them in? Especially Jacques.
Tritus specifically said that it had to be a guarantee. What isn't a guarantee is what Andante's next move is.
If you ask me, this is a terrible idea.
So much of the Lux Alliance's planning is just bizarre in general. But here's the fact. We don't make those decisions, we only stay loyal to them.
Well, at least we're not like him.
Exactly.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
May we be of any help to you?
Well, I suppose you would like the password.
That is, if you remember it, sir.
I'm on accord.
Yes, and that is the password.
Good thing I've been here before.
What? For missions?
Even with people like them, I have to work with them. Not that I ever liked it. You'll see why.
By the will of Godred, I hereby begin this trial. Nevsky, you may proceed.
Thank you, Tritus. Do you remember what Jacques Rain said to you?
I must apologize. I don't know.
Well, isn't that unfortunate? Besides what you told us earlier, is there any information on Marianne that you can tell us?
What about her?
We know she is hiding something. What would it be?
Well, don't all masters do?
What is it that makes you so connected to her? you want to speak up now? Or would you like us to do it for you?
Stop! Let her go. Take me. I'm ready for the challenge.
You are ready for this?
Yes.
Are you sure you understand what you are taking upon yourself in doing this?
I do.
Very well. But first... Schnitzel! Alert Andante at once.
The Lord, He has said that we are moving along with the second path.
Very well. Jacques, you may go.
What? Is this some kind of trick?
No trick. We may be assassins, but we have honor. When a promise has been made, there is no turning back. You're lucky today. The masters have let you free. I doubt they'll do it more often. Now, you may leave.
Jacques, thank you for saving me. Will you have actually done the trial? You could have not made it.
I know. You could say that I consider you to be a friend.
That shows your soul is strong, Jacques.
Thank you. But to be honest, I was afraid inside. I've always hated that place, and yet you looked so brave in the face of death.
Rain, when we experience so much when we're young, it can be a lot. That's what I see in you. Another brave soul that is willing beyond our fears. For me, trust was my first step. You're right. The Figars are incredibly dangerous, but they're not evil. Of course, they always move with purpose, and it will not stop soon.
Will I ever see you again?
What do you believe is the answer?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait for the answer.
Very well. Oh, by the way, who's your favorite?
Mahler. Yours?
Marianne, of course.
Of course.
my lord, Jacques and his friends have rescued Flora and made it out safely.
Very good, Figaro. We must not let ourselves get too carried away with how many cards we place after all.
But what happens now? We barely got any information. We don't even know what Stepney said to them. In my humble opinion, this whole mission, was a failure.
The only failure is you jumping too quickly to a conclusion. Yes, you've gained nothing, but not really.
What do you mean?
Rain. Rain willing to sacrifice himself. Willing to be so determined in finding this out. Last year, when Agent Zoltan Chintalova encountered him in the Alpha League, I thought he would do something like this again. Today has confirmed that to me. We will be putting more of an emphasis on him from now on. Because what Siegfried said was true, Jacques and his friends will be very important from now on. Be patient, Figaro. I guarantee you'll see him again. As for now, I will give your clan your reward without a penny forgotten. We will be giving you more details later.
Tobias, there you are.
Well, you seem to be better than I thought you would be.
I guess you can say that.
Did you talk to Sal at any point, at least? If, that is, you even know he exists.
Yes, I did. It was relieving.
A little odd, don't you think? You have time for him, but not us.
What did you say?
Actually, never mind. Now that I think about it, that was kind of inappropriate.
Christine. No. You made a good point. That's unusual.
Well, what's the problem with that? He just showed up at my house.
Well, so did we.
And I told you. I wanted some time. I told you all.
And is it over now?
Emily?
Shut the fuck up! Just let me express myself for once! A lie. You know what you're saying is a lie. Just tell me that. Tobias, just tell me that. How could you be so ungrateful to us?
Ungrateful? You think like that? So you think like that? I'm the one that's ungrateful. I thought you had everything you wanted because we are all free from him. You can fly around anywhere around the world without me telling you what to do. Isn't that enough?
You're not my father!
Then what do you want me for?
Because you're my brother. And I never want to lose you. I felt so alone. We all did. Right? Right?
Emily, I did. What he did to me. No child should have gone through that. I hoped you wouldn't.
When you said we'll always be together, did you really mean it?
Yes, but I thought that even then, it couldn't last forever.
Tobias, I believe no matter when, we deserve to support each other. I promise that to you.
And so do I.
Of course, me too.
Tobias, you don't have to feel afraid of loss all the time. I know you trust us by ourselves, but sometimes we need you. Can you at least remember that? For us? For Dave?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Hey there, youngster. How are you doing? Well, my name is David Zalowski. What's yours? Hey, it's fine. Is it my pistol? Look, I've no need for it now. You're okay. I see. You don't need to say anything if you don't want to.
No, it's not that. It's just. I haven't really met anyone outside my home. I don't really know what to say.
It's okay. Here's the thing. You don't have to think too hard. Do you like music?
What?
You know, from the masters. Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Schubert, Mahler. Really, none of these ring any bells?
Sorry, I don't listen a lot. I've heard a few, but my father never really taught me.
Interesting. Well, how about for an introduction, I give you one of these. This is a music box. Amadeus brand to be exact. It's where I collect all my favorites and those that guide me. I have about 300 saved pieces. That should be good.
Wow. Thank you. Wait, isn't this yours?
Don't even think about that. I already got a couple more. Just About time this would be for, someone else.
Hey, David. I need your help with this crate.
Well, I best be off. Oh yeah, one thing. What was your name again? Your father told me once.
Tobias.
It was great knowing you, Tobias.
You too. Dave?
Actually, not the first time some called me that. Kind of like it.
Goodbye, Dave.